So I'm making a short video on bad pickups that I've encountered. We're going to hear a buzz when we plug them in. This is just a regular strap jack with none of the nuts on it right now. I bought, you can buy these now with an 1/8 inch jack on the end, and that lets you plug and play with what used to be a good pickup, but they hum. The freaking things hum. I put one of these in my guitar, and plugged it in and went, oh! It's here's a no volume, and that's at about 7 o'clock, 8, 9. So it's only on, 2 or 3, and now I can make a capacitor to limit some of it. But you can't go around being a human capacitor for a system, and you shouldn't have to do that. We're going to do a couple of these. The whole batch that every one I tried is like this. Turn this down for a second. And it doesn't matter which one of these you use either. In fact, the latest versions of these without the termination also have this same loud buzz. I've taken the heat shrink off here and looked at this. This is a miniature PC board. I can't find anything wrong with it. Let's see what this one does. There. If I touch a certain part of the knob on the amp, well, but you can't be carrying your amp around like this either. Again, human capacitor, but this is how it's going to be in the guitar, and it's working. You can hear it. It ain't that powerful. They used to be more powerful too. Who knows what happened? Anyway, what do we got here? Here's one they took apart just to see how they work. They have 6 separate piezo ceramic elements. They're very small elements. Here's another one. I bought like 10 of them, or 5 or 10 probably, and every one of them's bad. Ooh, human capacitor, but limiting hum by holding, like, at one point a guy came to me and figured, this had happened 30 years ago. He stuck a fork with a wire on it down so it touches skin, and then wrapped a wire around the... No, we don't want this. Anyway, we're going to now do a few that are another type that are not going to make any buzz. So, this is probably the worst piezo system that I've been able to buy and install. What I found was I would cut one off, take these and take this spongy tape off, take the tops off, the back, and put epoxy in there to attenuate the response of the transducer. At that point, they turn out good, and they don't hum. This guitar had that done to it. The pickups in this guitar are those 2 cheap pickups that I've modified. Let's listen for hum. No hum. I mean, I'm up. It's hot. It's hot. And there's no hum. And touching the strings has nothing to... There's no need for human capacitors here. This is how a pickup should sound. I mean, it's so powerful you can hear me talking. No hum. Thank you very much. Let's see, there's another one here somewhere. This one, just to prove it's not a fluke, is the first one I converted of those cheapos. I bought a dozen of those once, or a half a dozen, hoping they'd be good, but they weren't. Same set that I just showed you. I've done the same thing where I've only used two and everything like that. In this guitar is a lap steel guitar, giant lap steel guitar. Sounds great. And no hum, quiet like a mouse. Okay, now I've got a Telecaster in there, and when I plug it in, I'm not going to go get it. It's heavy. It's behind the refrigerator. It's the only place I have left over. The house is full of guitars. It's safe back there. No, it's not the fridge. It's the microwave. Anyway, I plug that in. It's a magnetic pickup. Quiet as a mouse. But when you use these, as you've just heard, I'm throwing them away. What else can I do? I don't know. Somebody's going to reply and say use a certain value capacitor, but no. I used these for a decade before they had this termination added and before they became a little thicker, and they were wonderful, but I haven't been able to find them again. So I'm going to, basically I'm making my own by buying the piezo ceramic element and making the entire pickup myself.